everyone, Yensid Organist here, and welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Galaxies. I hope you guys are having a great day today. So in the last episode, we traveled to the planet of Corellia, and there appears to be a Rancor over there. Not really sure what's going on. That's interesting. I'm kind of curious. Although I probably don't want to get too close to that. And it's gone. Well, as you can see, Corellia looks much different than Tatooine, although we still have a little bit of that yellowish and orange. But Corellia is a planet that has a lot of different climates. There are forests, there are mountains, there are rivers, there are massive lakes. And as you can see, it's a much more developed city. We are here in Corellia. This is the capital of Corellia. And the Corellian system is actually made up of 5 planets: Corellia, Salonia, Draal, Talus, and Tralus. And of those, Corellia and Talus are places that we will be visiting in this game. So I thought we would take a little bit of a look around here before we head out, and I think I'm gonna do things a little bit differently on Corellia. So we explored some of the waypoints that were and points of interest on Tatooine all in one episode, but I think we're gonna kind of spread those out and do some traveling as we go. And there's actually a really important reason for that. And that's because in order to be able to make any progression on any other professions, we actually need to travel to another city to begin with. Plus, we need a better weapon. And I promise this will not be a shopping episode like last one ended up being. But I just wanted to take a little bit of a look. So as I said, this is the capital. And as you can already see, different plant life. Yeah, much of a big change from Tatooine. So the first thing that I do want to do is head out and get our better weapon. And so we need to head to the player city of New Destiny, and so that's where we are going to go to start things off today. And as we head out that way, let's take a very brief look at the world map so you can kind of get an idea for what we're going to be seeing and doing on this planet. And I should say, I've been doing a little bit of grinding, so I've got some money. We've got our experience up to be able to reach Novice Pistolier. I decided that was the profession that I wanted to go with. And I think it will be a good one to move forward. I think it will also be one that we should be able to progress through pretty quickly. So that'll be good in terms of being able to move on to our other professional goals. So let's take a look at the map here. So as you can see, we are here in Corellia. We're in the southern part of the world. And as we go north, there are forests, there are mountains. Obviously, you can see there are massive lakes out here. And, of course, we're missing some of the scenery. But we'll get to see a little bit more of that. So we're going to head here to New Destiny, which we are almost to, so we can get a better weapon. And then we are going to go, and we're actually going to take our speeder bike out to Vrenny Island. There is the, the Grand Theater of Vrenny Island is really something worth seeing. So we're going to head over there. We'll travel there on our own power. And then from there, we'll pick up a shuttle port, and we're going to head up to Tyrena, which is where we will be able to find our Pistolier trainer. So it looks like our vendor is over here. And this is an interesting city. This is one that we might want to consider possibly joining in the future, because this is a place that I have seen a number of other players gathering, and so this might be a good place to be able to meet other players and to be able to do things from there. This is quite the done-up house, and obviously we have all of our weapon trainers here. Or not weapon trainers, but our our vendors. All right, so let's check out. I'm guessing this is the one we want. So we are looking for pistols. Here we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and sort these by price. And let's take a look at some different things. So 15,000, so we got our details here. And let's pull up our own information here. So we are certified for DL44, attack speed is 1.3, minimum damage is 48, maximum is 422, special health cost not too bad. Let's see. Alright, so then compare that to what we have. Attack speed is 2, yeah, so this is considerably better. But let's see if we bump up another level. So this is DL44 metal, so 1.9. This is about the same, but it is considerably slower. How about a Geonosian Sonic Blaster? Okay, we are not certified for that. And let's see the difference here. So I'm not really seeing a huge difference between these and these. We didn't look at the Scout Blaster. Let's see. This is a 1.6, so the damage isn't quite as high as the DL44, but this is a little bit faster. So I think we're gonna maybe go with this. And attack speed 1. This is pretty high. Let's see. Yeah, these all run about the same. I think we're gonna go with this one. Alright. So then we should have that here. And if we take a look at it, we got all of our information here. This weapon has been altered by a smuggler and may bring unwanted attentions from the Empire. We'll deal with it. Alright, anything else here? Attachments, pets, and droids. Let's take a look at this real quick while we're here. Let's see, droid battery. So I think we might eventually want to get a droid. I don't think this is we're going to see. Oh, we do see. Oh, interesting. So I think we might want to get a droid at some point, but probably not something we're going to look at right now. Let's see here. That's a pet deed. We would need creature handler for that, and that's not something that I'm going to be pursuing with this character. Alright, so from there, I think we are going to go ahead and head out. I'm going to turn our map on so that we don't run into anything. The shuttle coming in. This is clearly a happening place to be. So you can see we're approaching the blue triangles on there are other actual players in here, and there's quite the creature out there. Yeah, the building's up there. But this is interesting to see a creature. This obviously belongs to some creature handler nearby. Kind of cool to see. All right. This is not native to this world. I forget what those creatures are actually native to. I feel like maybe Tatooine. So, anyway, we are going to head out. Obviously, it's a bit of a long distance there, and we have water to cross. Although I will say it's kind of nice to see water after being on Tatooine for so long. So, I'm going to head out to Vrenny Island, and I will bring you back when we are a little bit closer. After a long journey across a vast lake, we have finally reached Vrenny Island, and apparently there are a whole bunch of bones on the shore. Scavenger rats, which bear a striking resemblance to the womp rats of Tatooine. Yeah, some of the creatures that we can find, some of the local inhabitants, but here we are coming up on this city here. It is a small little town, but I think we'll be able to see the theater right as we get up here. I believe this is it right here. Let's go ahead and hop off. And here it is. The outdoor theater on Rennie Island with a massive fountain. Seems like it would be a great place to take in a show. Doesn't appear to be one going on right now, though. Let's see here. I wonder if there are any quests worth picking up around here. That is something that I do want to try to find on Corellia. Is I'd like to find, you know, some quest that we can do. Obviously, we don't want, you know, the little run out and find something and run back quests. You know, something that would hopefully go a little bit longer. But that's something we'll be looking into. Let's see. And I thought I saw there was a junk dealer over here, so let's go see. What can we sell? Not much. Alright. Oh, did I sell all? No, I just did sell. There we go. Sell all. Alright, not much. Let's see. What sort of items do you have that you're looking to get rid of? Inventor sold me and my fellow junk dealers a large quantity of special kits that are supposed to revolutionize crafting. Unfortunately, they are useless without the special components they are designed to use. Why don't you just get some? Apparently, this inventor had them all in a shipment that was coming from the core worlds. As luck would have it, the shipment was hijacked en route, and the components were lost to pirates. This caused the inventor to go out of business, leaving us stuck with these useless kits. What good would a useless kit do to me? For me. You seem to be the adventurous sort, so I figured you might be able to find the parts. I mean, they had to go somewhere, although my guess is they are probably all over the galaxy by now. Well, how much do you want for these kits? I just want them gone. They're taking up valuable space in my inventory, so I will just give you one of each type if you want. Okay, good. What sort of kits do you have? Let's see. Orange rug, blue rug, a Nabooian sculpture, and that makes a table, and that makes some sort of model gong. Only one kit at a time. So if you want another, you're going to have to get rid of the first one. Alright, let's do... We're going to take a blue rug kit. 10 special components. When you examine the kit, it'll list what you need in order to complete the kit. It has a readout of whether you currently have the component or not. And if you do happen to make anything useful with the kit, I might be interested in buying that from you. Yeah, well, we'll see. Alright, so what do we got in here? Figure we'll take a quick look around, see if maybe anybody has an interesting mission for us. This person is a scientist. What do you got? You've been researching animals. My industry spy stole one of my cages. Still has cell structure from the creature. I need it back before he figures out what's in it. What kind of creatures were you studying? That's highly classified. That's why I need the evidence back before someone finds out what I was doing. You don't have a problem with this, do it? I'll tell you what. I'll get it back. Industrial espionage is a terrible thing. Okay. So, we have to confiscate an empty cage. Hopefully it'll be a good chance to put our new pistol to the test, which I haven't done yet, so we'll have to try that out. Alright, so let's head out to this waypoint and see what we find. Well, we've traveled back across the lake. Coming up on the shore here is our target. We'll find out what this is all about. We are very close to the world border up here, as you can see. Mountains stretching up over there that we will not be able to go over if we were to try to go up them. Oh, that was easy. You've looted an empty cage. Now we go back to the person who gave us the mission. Back across the lake. Alright. There it is, an empty cage. Who knows what that'll be for? Hopefully, though, we'll get something useful out of it. Other than an empty cage. So we have returned to Rennie Island. Let's see what we get for completing this mission. And we're going to take a quick stop right here. So I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, that the Corellian system is home to 3 species. Humans, Drawl, which are these beings here, and Solonians. And we will see them out and about there were Solonians back in Coronet. I did not stop to introduce you there, so we will meet them later. All right, so here you go. Found this nice picture of the creature I was studying. It's really all I have to give you. So we get a picture, a recorded image. That's it. That's what I got for that. Okay. Fine. Well, hang on, though, because it looks like there's an assassin on this planet who's been killing all the top scientists in the area. I want him eliminated. I'm willing to pay well for it. Ah, why is he killing the scientists? No one knows. He seems to have some sort of problem with the work that we do, but we don't know why. I got it. All right, so I guess this looks like a little bit of a quest line, which is kind of fun. Wasn't expecting that, but I'll take it. So we're going to head off, dispatch another unsavory character. So I think we're going to approach our target from a little bit of an angle so we actually can get off the speeder bike and be ready to start shooting as soon as we get close enough. Rather than the last one who kind of took us by surprise. I'm guessing this guy probably going to be a little bit tougher to take down. Let's see here. Alright, we'll call this good. And this person should go down pretty easily. Well, that was easy. A Trandoshan, apparently. 63 credits. Well, that was not much. Hopefully we'll get more when we return. So, I think I talked a little bit before about factions, but let's talk about them a little bit more right now. So if you saw everything that came up on screen right there, apparently there's a rock here. So if you look down in the chat, so we lost 14 points of Thug faction standing. We've been awarded 7 points of Townsperson faction standing. So what that equates to is, I think if we hop into, I think it's our character sheet. Yeah. So all of the characters that you interact with in this game, or I shouldn't say all, but a lot of the ones that you interact with belong to different factions. And so killing a member of one faction will lose you points for that faction and gain you points for another one. So, for instance, we lost Thug faction. From there, we gained Townspeople faction from there. This is everything that we have come across so far. So, for instance, the Valerian faction, we have negative 302. A lot of them we have negative factions in, but let's see. Beldona's League, we have 246. Corsac, we have 246. And you can see all the different ones that we've engaged with. And so this will cause different things to happen as you progress through the game. So, you know, if you kill a lot of people in a faction that tends to be hostile, like I think Valerian tends to be hostile. When you get a high enough negative ranking in your faction, members of that faction will attack you on sight. So things that you kind of have to be aware about as you travel around the galaxy, that if you get on someone's bad side, it may come back to haunt you in the future. Also, we are going to avoid these people over here. These are Corsac traders. So Corsac is the security force, essentially the police force in the Corellian system, but there are people who do not agree with them and have broken away and have become traitors, and they are dangerous people to cross, so that's something that we are not going to take on unless we have some help. Or much better skills than we currently have. So, we are back here, completing our quest. Hopefully getting some money from this. Yeah, these bugs are very rare and could be worth a lot for the right buyer. So, I thought you said you were going to pay me well. Instead, I get preserved rare insects. This is not quite going the way I wanted in terms of rewards. One of my colleagues has managed to get lost just outside of town. It would be a great help if you could get my partner back to this location. Can you do that? Sure. Make sure contact so there aren't any surprises. All right. Oh, we're going to have to escort somebody 2,000 meters? Really? I'm starting to think that this might not be worth it. Let's hope that if we pursue this all the way to the end, it'll be worthwhile. I must say that I truly hate escort missions. Oh, good, and it's raining. That's all right, we're already wet. So for an escort mission, you usually have to travel somewhere around 2,000 meters to meet the person you need to escort, and then you need to bring them safely back to where the mission originated. Here's the thing, though. If you get too far away from them, you fail the mission, and obviously no one can keep up with a speeder going full speed, which means you have to walk, or in this case, swim 1,500 meters across a massive lake. So it's very, very slow going, and usually the rewards are not worth it. Obviously, the rewards we've gotten so far, not great. So I'm not expecting any great prize from doing this. And I think if there's another mission that says escort, I think we're going to abandon this quest. But we have done what we needed to do. We have brought Vufo back to the scientist. And we shall hopefully get a decent reward for that. Congratulations, you're back. Here you go. These bugs are extremely rare. I got bugs again? I don't want bugs. One of our assistants has gone mad and is planning on releasing a toxin into the air that would kill all the plant life on this planet. He must be stopped. I can tell you where he is. Okay. I'll stop this guy before he gets started. Excellent. You'll give me something special. Something when I return. You'll find something to give me when I return. Cheers. If it's more bugs, I may kill you when I come back. Off we go. Well, the rain is certainly not helping visibility, but here we are, and hopefully this will be a little bit more of a challenge. I'm not really expecting much, but we shall see. Nope, looks like he's probably going to drop in one shot. Yup. Well, maybe he at least has something worthwhile on him, because we're sure not getting great rewards from the person that is giving us. 54 credits! Woohoo! Yay! So I thought we'd take a quick stop off as we come back. These are Solonians, the other species that inhabit this sector. We'll probably be seeing more of them as we go. So here we are, back on Vreni Island, back to our quest giver. I found a great picture of a creature I was studying. Let me guess, another data pad. Yup. Cheers. Awesome. Do I want to know if you have any more for us? Researching animals, but it does. Okay, and that's the end of it. Alright, well, we have prevented an ecological disaster here on Corellia, so I think that deserves a pat on the back. We certainly didn't get anything else for our troubles. Alright, I think it's time to bid Vreni Island farewell, and we are going to head to Tyrina so that we can find our pistolier trainer, get our novice pistolier skill, and then we can begin that career path. So, I'm going to find the shuttle port here somewhere, and then we will head off to another part of the world. So here we are in Tyrina, and now we need to go and find our Pistolier trainer. So here's the challenge, is that only the starter profession trainers actually appear on the map. And if we pull up the overhead map, you'll see we have things like medic, marksman, there's another marksman over here, entertainer, artisan. The advanced professions do not show up on the map, so we will need to explore this city a little bit, and we will need to find our Pistolier trainer, and then once we have found them, then we'll create a waypoint so that we are able to come back whenever we are ready for other skills. This appears to be a starport here. So I'm going to have a look around, and I'm going to see if I can find our Pistolier trainer. Now, there is a musician trainer here. Sometimes they're easier to find than others. You might look for, little, like, display stands. Like this here. This is an armorsmith trainer, and you can see there's armor here. So if we can see like a weapon stand somewhere, we might have some luck. But let me explore, and I will bring you back when we have found our trainer. I do believe I have found our Pistolier trainer. Here we go. All right. Morning or evening, sir, madam, blah, blah, blah. I teach people how to shoot pistols. I don't have to be nice. I'm interested in learning a skill. Novice Pistolier, 5,000 credits. We can do that. Excellent. All right. So, what will I be able to learn next? Pistols, grips, marksmanship, techniques, stances. Okay, so if we pull up our list here, we now have our first advanced profession. And it's going to be our combat experience, and then this will be our pistol weapons experience, 175,000. 175,000, and this is probably 175,000 as well. So as you can see, the amounts of experience you need to get much, much higher as we go. But this is going to be a fun progression to work through. So I think that's going to do it for today. Had a fun little quest. We've gotten to see some new planet. We've got a new weapon. We've got new skills to work with. I also did find a bounty hunter trainer as I was exploring, so that's good news for when we finally get there. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. Hope that you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give it a like and share it with your friends. If you haven't already, I would encourage you to subscribe and make sure you click that little notification bell so you can stay up to date on all my latest posts. Be sure to follow me on social media. All those links are down in the description. Thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.